Hey guys, Jessica Damo here with another Gundam review, and today I'm reviewing G Gundam, Mobile Fighter G Gundam. G Gundam is an interesting series, whereas most of your Gundam series have to do with war. War is terrible. The victims of war are children. There's good guys and bad guys on both sides. That's your typical Gundam series plot. No matter which Gundam series you're watching, you can count on those major factors, but not with G Gundam. G Gundam is odd in that way. So basically what we have is, once upon a time, people used to do all those wars and have all those bad things, but now every nation that's moved out into outer space builds a super robot called a Gundam, and they fight against each other every X amount of years to see who the victor will be, and then that country gets to rule all the other countries. And, you know, there is a lot of environmentalism worked into this, like the Earth has suffered so much that everybody had to leave. And now they just fight on the Earth because still no one cares about the Earth. And basically the people who live on the Earth are the victims of these giant robot battles, even though they're huge fans of it. It's kind of messed up in some ways. You see a lot of people trying to fight dirty. There is some, you know, people trying to control things from the background, but ultimately, there's one really huge problem. Neo Japan developed something called the Devil Gundam. The Devil Gundam has the ability to heal, and the whole design of it was to heal the planet. But something happened, don't want to give that away. It ended up going to Earth, it's on autopilot or something like that, and it's taking everything over. And so Domo Kashu goes down to find his brother, who is supposedly responsible for this, and to fight against him. And his whole family has been put in peril because of this. And Neo Japan is watching him very closely to make sure he fixes this. And he pilots the Shining Gundam. It has a glowing hand. He's like, "Shining Figure!" You know, and he like grabs their head. And if the head gets destroyed, or the cockpit gets destroyed, the match is over. And he ends up competing against several tough people, like these two guys here. And, you know, they end up becoming friends and helping each other through different battles. And there's just, it's very interesting. Truth be told, this is my least favorite of all Gundam series. I kind of had to force myself to watch the whole thing. Some of the designs are fun and kind of neat, but when you watch as much Universal Century as I do, I can't help but thinking, why isn't someone shot him through the cockpit with a beam rifle? I don't know, you know. Like, that Shining Finger's not going to hit me from a mile away, you know, kind of thing. Where's a GM sniper when you need one? You would have brought in half of the Universal Century mobile suits, and they would have won this war just with their weapons. But that's not to say that this is a bad series. There's a lot of people who are huge fans of G Gundam. I unfortunately am not one of them. I do not care for this series. If you like wrestling, if you like just Battle Royale and, you know, just something different than your usual Gundam, this might be a good series for you. It's worth watching as a Gundam fan, I think. I still haven't made up my mind. I have watched it once all the way through, as opposed to all the other Gundam series, for the most part, that I have watched uncountable times, with the exception to that being Double Zeta, because that one was a little bit painful to watch. But G Gundam, it's there, it exists. Some people love it, some people hate it. I try not to hate it. This is just my honest review of it. The animation's pretty good, the voice acting's decent, and I think it's worth watching. But it's different from all the others, and that should be noted, for better or for worse. That's your decision to make. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review. Make sure to check out my eBay store. There's a link down below in the more info area. I got all kinds of stuff for sale there. It helps support the reviews on this channel, of which I post a video review nearly every day. So make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.